Hello again, everybody, and a very good evening. Welcome along to Crafters TV. Well, indeed, actually, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching us from. It's lovely to have you here with us this Tuesday. What a brilliant Tuesday it is. It's the second day of our third Crafters TV anniversary. Very exciting. Whoop, whoop, indeed. Producer Jamie, whoop, whoop, indeed. Whoop, whoop, Charlotte. She said whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're very excited. There's lots to tell you about, lots of reasons to shop with us. Basically, over the course of the week event, we are giving away over £250,000 worth of product within bundles, which you'll have seen already if you watched the shows yesterday and today. You'll find all of the details on our website, and you'll find all of those bundles as well. Already, we've given away over £100,000 worth of product. We're scheduled to give away over 250, but I think if we keep going at this rate, we're going to give away more than we scheduled. But it's all good. It is all good. I'll fill you in on everything that you need to know in case you don't know in just a few moments' time. But there's lots to see on the website. It is £10 Tuesday today as well, and I know a lot of you have been shopping there as well. But more on that in just a second. Most importantly, the top of this show for the third time today, in case you didn't know, let's welcome him back. He's not been here for, I think he said 9 years then. He's not been here, it seems like 9 years. He's not been here for 9 weeks. You guys have loved seeing him back, and he's back for one final show today with me, the one and only Fusty Goosty from Carnoustie, the hottie Scotty. It is Craig Laird.
Why, thank you very much for that introduction. Very
Lovely
good
to have you back.
Very good. Can I just say, when I first came in the building this morning, right behind me was Sarah, and we were chatting outside, and Sarah, being Sarah, was like, "Are you sure you're okay for three shows on your first day back?" I was like, "I'll be absolutely fine. I'll be ready to go."
I'll do
telling
five.
you, usually by this time I'm getting a bit, not now, not now. Absolutely ready to go for this. Final show of the day. We have got abundance of things. We're going to show you some ideas of 5 main products we're going to feature within Launch Party. I've got my craft along projects that are going to be coming up over the next couple of weeks. Winter Sparkle, that's going to be on Monday, but I'll tell you all about that just shortly. We will show you them. But here we go.
Here we go.
We have got our phenomenally phenomenally busy pop. No, I want to get that right.
Are you all right, mate?
Phenomenally busy launch day fancy frame collection from earlier on.
Hey, 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 hey!
We're actually. That's one of the colouring pads as well.
Christmas colouring pad.
This was the demo that we'd done earlier on. Anyway, the purpose of these frames within that collection, 3 Christmas, 3 non-Christmas, it's then enabling you to frame your 4x6 inch photos. Doesn't just have to be photos, you can use your colouring pads. You could be using your stamped images as well if you want to, your stamped sentiments. That's with the Christmas gilding flakes. But you can be doing your photos. Myself and Clemmy, and this one is actually framing a 4x6 photo. So as you can see, that's just 3 different ideas on how you can use them. But also on the show today, it will be no surprise how much I absolutely love our Christmas nesting dies. You know how much I love big, full, bold dies. We've got these ones on the show as well today. Big selection that comes in with the collection, of course. These are just a few items of ideas as which you can be using to create your Christmas nesting dies. We're also going to be having a look at our Bethlehem collection. I know the bundle that we've got isn't going to last too much longer.
No, it isn't.
But here's a few ideas. And then we have got our punny Christmas stamps. We're going to be having a look at them as well. Another few ideas when it comes to the punny Christmas stamps. And then we've referred to them already, but our colouring Christmas pads. So if you want to keep them very, very simple, colour them, pop them on the front of a card blank, you can do. But then if you want to go in and do your pyramage, or you want to do your decoupage, or if you want to do many different layers, triptychs and that, you can do that with the pads. Colour them, don't colour them, half colour them, quarter colour them, you can do that. If you've no idea what I'm on about, go back and have a look at Wake Up Call, where we've done a bit of a different take on the colouring. 5 kind of product collections that we've got within Launch Party. We're at least going to get 1 demo done from each collection. It's going to be jam-packed full. I know you've got stuff to go over, so when we come back to me, before we start with the first demo, which is the fancy frame, we will have a look at our upcoming Craft Along projects.
Super duper. Yeah, it is the second day of our third Crafters TV anniversary. So as I've said, we're celebrating by giving you, well, free goodies within each and every one of the bundles that you buy. You'll see those bundles on our website if you check for them. It's £10 Tuesday today as well, as I said, or $10 Tuesday, depending on where you are. Details on that on the website. There'll be a page that you can click onto and find selected items. £10, $10, but only for today. Also, as part of the event which runs through the week, if you spend over £10, over $10, you will get for free added into your basket one of our fantastic phone pop sockets that you pop onto the back of your phone, and you can look super cool. And it actually makes it easier to hold your phone as well. If you're one of those people that don't have cases, then you can, well, like one of the, I've got an old granddad case is what they say to me. Craig, there he is, doing a few selfies. He always does that before the show. He's always posting stuff on his Insta and whatnot for all his fans. But yeah, you can sit them on the back of your phone and it makes it easier to take pictures. That's what Craig said anyway. I have my old granddad phone, that's what they say, with the, you know, with the flap front, the old case with a flap on the front. But anyway, so you get that for free. Also, it's double points on everything that you're purchasing, double points. So do not miss out. It's a great time to stock up on all of your consumables, your card stock, your paper. We've got 3 for 2 on plates for you as well on the website, and also things like your adhesives. It's really good to stock up on those. Also, we're giving away prizes. Now, all you've got to do to be in with a chance of winning the prizes is comment. Each and every show, we're giving away a prize. And we're doing one each hour. So in this show, there's going to be 2 winners. How it works is you leave a comment, all right? It's as simple as that. You say hello, you ask us a question, you welcome Craig back, you let us know what you're shopping for, you give us a bit of the old hashtag banter, whatever it might be, and we pick somebody at the end of each hour. The great thing is this time around, we get to choose the prize. Now, initially, when you win, you could win a Gemini Mini. You could win one of our craft kits. Could be one of the ones shown here, or it could be a completely different one. You could win one of our discovery kits. Again, one of the kits shown there, or indeed a completely different one. You could win a £30, $30 voucher, or indeed one of our mystery bags. We get to choose the prize. If you want to, in the comments right now, let us know if you win this hour, which prize you would rather us pick. We would love to know. And if you do win this hour, or indeed next hour, not only will you win a prize, you will get invited to Craig's very special VIP Craft Along, which is going to be happening in the very near future, and one of our lovely winners will also win the entire content of that Craft Along. So there's lots of reasons to get in touch and say hello, like the following have done. I'll say a few quick hellos. Beverly from Tennessee, Kimberly J. Millwood says, good afternoon from North Carolina, he's back. Welcome back, Craig, we missed you.
Oh, missed you guys.
Georgie Ann Curley says, hi Ben and Craig from Clearwater, Florida. Love Craig's design, so glad that he's back. Beverly Chester is in from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping to the plains. Michelle Christ is in from North Texas. Hello to Crystal H from Texas. Janet Boyd is in from Michigan, the cherry capital of the world. Dawn Barry says hi again from Drizzy, London. Cheryl Kay is in from North Carolina. Katie McQueen is in from Manchester. Julie Wen from Oregon. Astrid Ewing is in from Oxford. Mary Reno. Sold! Mary Rain is in from Maine, Donna's in from Phoenix, Arizona, Fred171 says, salutations everyone from a hot and smoke-filled California. Judy Orlovsky says, hello from New Hampshire. Hi to Nora Lepson from South Jersey, Bobby Ann Day from Cloudcroft, New Mexico, Gillian Barrow from Yorkshire, Donna Taylor from Oklahoma, Kimberly Wright from Virginia, Cara Cox from Williamsburg, Virginia, and Kathy Gordon from London. Welcome. Let's get to the frames. Now, I'll quickly show you all the frames that you're going to get in this collection. You're going to get 6, launched officially 4 hours ago. Over half the stock has gone. I'll tell you for what, you'll see for why. They're amazing frames. I would definitely be getting these myself for printing off those photos. Fit perfectly as 6x4s, and they're going to look absolutely beautiful. For I think it was Judy who said earlier on, she bought them simply for printing the photos off her phone, off a tablet, to create some beautiful photo frames for friends and family. Now, these are all brand new today, as I say. 50% of the stock has gone. You're not paying for all 4 of these, or 6 of these rather. You're paying for 4. So this is your graceful flourish. You're then going to get your beautiful roses. It's called Contemporary Roses, only available in the bundle, this one. That one for me, would love to cut that one out and start paper piecing the rose petals up, so I think that would look gorgeous. You've got some Christmas frames in here too, so it's 3 every day, 3 Christmas. That one is called your Winter Foliage. Then you've got the bells and bows. This one again, Craig's already demoed today. You get that for free within the bundle. So basically you're getting £33.98, $39.90 worth of value back, because you're not paying for those. those. Also, you're going to get your beautiful butterflies. This is super, really gorgeous. Again, Craig used this earlier on the actual launch day, and the beautiful photo he did with his girlfriend. This was the frame that he used with the butterflies there. The wings you can manipulate and lift up. And then the last one is called your sparkling snowflakes. That one, again, you are not paying for. So you get 2 free within the collection of 6. £54.37 or $63.84 if you're platinum. Don't forget as well, if you do buy this, you'll get that free gift because you're spending over £10 or $10. If you don't want to buy them all, you can go on a 2 for £29 or 2 for $34. But the majority of people, obviously, because we are heading towards 55% of the stock gone, have been going for the full collection. We are almost ready for the first demo. Pammy says, afternoon all, wonderful having our guys back together again. I'm glad Sarah cares about you so much. I was just thinking the same thing. Donna Sunshine says, yay, the dynamic duo, yeah, the dynamic duo is back. That says Donna. Donna Taylor says, good to see Craig and Ben. You are great together. We have fun together, off screen and on screen. Hello, Ben and Craig from Missouri, says Cindy Shannon. I'm a newbie and I'm loving this. Hi, Cindy. And I think It's just getting a bit weird now, isn't it? Let us get on to our first demonstration. We're going to do these amazing frames. Get these whilst you can. Why? I mean, these are amazing, but over half, sorry. Why? These are amazing, but people are loving them. Do you think the majority of our crafters are going to be using these for those photos, do you think? Or just generally very craftable, this collection, isn't it?
Yes, everyone's going to love them. Yes. Do you know what they are? And yes, we're saying fancy frames to fit your 4x6 photographs. Yeah. However, you know, as we established right at the start of the show, but even from Wake Up Call this morning, you don't have to just use them for photos. Yes, they work perfectly for that, but you can simply go in and they can overlay and frame your sentiment. Think about your hunky-dory toppers you've got, your little books that you've got from Hunky-Dory, you know, your stamped images or that you've got from Gwen and Jamie when they come from Creative Expressions, all of them. We say photo, but it could be in it. It could frame anything. Cut into them, chop into them. You know, your elegance corner, you can then just chop them off and they could be photo corners. You can decoupage them, you can fussy cut them. You really can do so much. Yeah. So, we are going to kickstart. We're going to do the Snowflake one in a moment. Let's go in.
What you got there?
And I'm giving you a pre-heads up so you know what to expect, because I got well stuck in and got my upcoming craft-alongs done nice and early. So just to say, the details for all this won't be up yet because we've still got a couple other craft-alongs before mine come. But what I want to do is just give you a heads up as to what we're going to be creating. This one, Winter Sparkle, this is going to be on Monday. We are going to be making this on the Craft Along on Monday using Sarah's Signatures Winter Sparkle collection.
Amazing.
So what we're going to do is, at first, it looks like a little book.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is use many of the elements. So we're going to take these ones out, all of this all included, and then we're going to open it up, and then inside, what we've got is we've got a little box. Now, the base of the box is stuck to the back. The lid does, of course, come off. So what I'm going to do is untie the bow so that it's easy to come off. What I'm going to do, it'll be better to show you overhead. Thank you, Charlotte. Now, I have measured this to fit 4 of Yankee Candle's newly packaged wax melts.
Yes.
So they perfectly fit these. Of course, you can be popping whatever you like in them, but I've measured this, designed this. I love my Yankee Candles.
Other candles are available.
To fit 4 of these ones. Just so happens these are 4 of their new 2020 Christmas range. Just saying. Anyone from Yankee Candle watching, just letting you know.
He's definitely on commission.
But there we go. So that's all made in, complete with our Winter Sparkle. Yeah. This bit, this side, I thought, what will I do? I didn't want to just leave it blank, so what I've done is I've made little pockets. So whether you are wanting to make it as a complete gift, of course, you might not do Christmas wish, winter holiday wishes, you might do shopping list or a little note.
It's like a present card, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a, what do you call that? A present.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
A card.
But the key thing is, it's all made from winter sparkle, with the exception of you will need A3 cardstock. So you've either got Centura Pearl or our new A3 multi-purpose cardstock. Key thing that I want to stress about this is it is all made from winter sparkle.
And that's Monday?
That's going to be this coming Monday.
Okay.
Yep. So we're going to be doing that one. And then on the 23rd of this month, we're going to be using our Christmas nesting dies. I'm sure it's at the 23rd. It's the or maybe the 25th. At 23rd.
That's the third. Is that Friday? Friday.
Friday the 23rd.
2 weeks on Friday.
Yes. We're going to be doing this one. So this one is using, of course, the Christmas nesting dies. The cardstock is from Frosty and Bright. You will need large A3 cardstock as well to make this. So this is what we're going to create.
Wow.
Now this I've measured to fit something else specific. I'm going to do a Facebook Live on my page before the craft along. I'll give you all details about this, don't worry. Because what this fits, if you've got it, is our Christmas cracker scoreboard for our Ultimate Pro.
Wow.
So my plan is a couple of days before the 23rd, I'm going to be live from my craft room at home and we're going to make 2 of these, so you've got them ready. And then come our actual craft along on Friday the 23rd, we're going to make the box and the lid to decorate it all. Even going to do a little poinsettias in that as well. That's going to be the 23rd. I just wanted to give you so much advance, knowing what you're going to be making. I thought, I've done them well in advance, so let's share it with you. The details will go out. The details for this will be out in the next coming days. Jamie's been doing the photography in that today. I will give you written instructions as well for both of them, but I thought, you know what, let's do it. Let's give you a little bit of a heads up as to what we're going to be creating so that you know what you've got coming up. So we've got these ones here. This Monday coming, Winter Sparkle, and then Friday the 23rd of this month, Christmas Nesting Dies. So that's what we're going to be doing, Ben.
Amazing to get that heads up, and great, isn't it? Now you can plan it, pop it into your diary, and get ready to join in. Going to be amazing. We have got the first demo coming up. Loads of you just saying how much you're loving the show, loving the look of the craft alongs as well. Janet says you two are so cute. Shannon says you two are nuts. Ginger Novak says I love the new fancy frame dies. Suzanne Dawn says just recently saw your reunion clip. Best clip ever. Hi to Hannah from Iowa. Gwen Terry, aka the Riddler, is in saying aloha everyone. Benjamin and Craig and all the Crafters TV crew. And Jeffrey says I do love the comedy routine that Ben and Craig come up with. We don't rehearse it, it's just the natural fun that we have. Lorraine says it's a great day, first day back at work for Craig, and I bet you're over the moon to have your partner back again, Ben. Yes, I am. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's
Come on.
do it. Funny enough, talking about Winter Sparkle, the elements for this using Winter Sparkle. But let's dive straight in. We're going to use the snowflakes. Reason, probably, kind of says itself, why I'm using Winter Sparkle is because this complements that collection beautifully. Cardstock, white linen from our Winter Sparkle collection. So what I'm going to do is taping it down, and we're going to run this one through our Gemini. So wafer thin die, same plate configuration as always. And as you can see, as I have been all day using the Junior, so these are going to go through your Junior, your A4, your Pro, and of course that means that are going to go through any other branded die cutting machine. You just need to check the sandwich for that. So here we go, let's dive in. So if I take that center piece out, take all of this out as well. So just being careful that I don't tear away at the snowflakes. So we're going to take these ones out, and this one is very, very intricate. Just be careful. So if I pop these ones out and carefully pop them out as well. So then all that I need to do is I'm going to take the little bits out. So I'm just popping them ones out, and I'm not changing my habit of a lifetime. I've done it within launch day. I'm going to do it again with this one. I'm going to do a drop shadow.
Yes.
Because I just find doing a drop shadow with these, although it's not essential, I do think it elevates it just that little bit more. So if I take that out and that one, just a couple more here. And I've already cut the other one because I was doing nothing different than what I've done here. But all I've done is taken that deep navy that is from also Winter Sparkle. So what I can do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to pop the white over the blue, and I'm going to use my tacky glue. So this is just our call-out tacky glue. I know we've had glue bundle on the show as well. We had it earlier on. We had different glues on.
We did, yes.
So worthwhile checking that out. But this one is just our call-out tacky glue. If you want to use your Dotty tape runner, you can do. Your sprays, anything like that, you absolutely can do. But I'm going to go in and doing our drop shadow. So all that I need to do is go over the top and get it into position and then pull it down. So I like to pull from the top left down to the bottom right. So this is what's given us our shadow. So a little bit of manoeuvrability into place here. And that is, happy with that one, good to go. And now all that I'm going to do at this point, Ben, before I move on to the next bit, is take my picture of myself. This was taken just at Christmas time last year. It's wee Grayson and his wee brother Munro. So Munro, he just had his first birthday there the other week. Himself and my girlfriend went.
Such a lovely name, Munro.
Munro, it is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really, really lovely. So
isn't a Munro, isn't it like a mountain or something?
There is, I believe, yeah.
Munro.
Yeah, I believe. So it was lovely seeing him. I have to say, didn't see much of Grayson. Grayson was in his element with his friends that was round, so they were on the bouncy castle and playing with the toys and that. But, you know, it was good to catch up with him while I had a flying visit.
Did you get to go on the bouncy castle?
I thought I better not, because there was a lot of kiddies. You know, and I am a kid myself, but I thought, no, I better not.
It's always a temptation though, isn't it? Whenever there's a bouncy castle, just to have a little bit of a go.
That's it. I was so tempted.
We just got a new trampoline for Daisy and George, and they said that I wasn't allowed to go on it because I was...
Really?
Well, they reckon I was too heavy, and it had like it had quite a big weight limit. I think it was something like it was like 120 kilograms, and Daisy was like, "Oh, Daddy, you're too heavy." I was like, "I'm not 120 kilograms. I may be big."
Oh.
Yeah. So I went on it anyway, and it was fine.
Yeah. It's tempting though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tempting.
Of course it is. Put a bouncy castle or a trampoline in front of me, I'm definitely going to have a go.
I'm the same. You got to. Well, I didn't obviously that day. There was lots of kiddies about, but I was. When I seen it, I was like, "Oh, I want to go on." It's just something about. There's things I couldn't do on it now that I used to be able to do.
Like what?
Like I couldn't do a somersault and a flip on it.
No.
Couldn't do that now.
I'd end up like dislocating a shoulder or something if I tried to do that.
Yeah.
I can imagine you though kind of like bouncing off one of the side walls and doing a clothesline or something, or like a...
Oh gosh,
you know, off the top rope.
Yes, absolutely. Doing the power bomb and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that.
It's like Daisy when she's doing her handstands in the garden, you know, she'll go, "Daddy, do you want to come and do a handstand?" It's like, maybe, I don't know, 25 years ago, but now it's not going to be a great thing for me to do.
No, I wouldn't attempt it either.
Yeah. Have the ambulance on standby if you want me to do that. Lots of love for your craft alongs coming through, by the way. Craig, love the craft along, says Deb Sneary. I can't wait. Love the cracker box. I'll definitely be joining for that show, says Laura. Cindy Doty says, so happy to see Craig and his wonder demos with CC Stars and other products. And Angela Brown says, hello everyone. It is great having Craig back. I love his demonstrations.
Oh, thank you.
There's a lot of Craig love today.
So good being back. I know, so many have been chatting on social media for the last, few weeks or that, but it's so good just being back actually here in the studio, in front of you all on the screen, be back with you guys and that as well. Loved it.
Like he's never been away now,
I've never been away.
I said earlier on though, I have missed him, but I didn't realise how much I had missed him until he came back.
Yeah.
So it's nice. You're a ray of sunshine.
Thank you.
On a cloudy day.
Yes. Even on bad days, you make everyone smile.
You.
Not that I have many bad days, but
No.
So I've got my photo. Now, I've taken one of the 8x8 vellums from the collection. And then what I've done is I've taken one of the linen cardstock, also from Winter Sparkle, and cut it to 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. So before I stick this down, because some glues can be tricky and they can be seen, so I get it into place where I want it to go, and then I will pop my photo into place.
Yep.
And then now I know that this area I can pop my choice of adhesive down, and it's not going to be seen because my picture is hiding it. So going in here, so all that I need to do is peel that one off all the way around, and this one can then go over the top just like so.
Such a cute photo.
So that is now in place, and the adhesive is hidden. And just like many of my projects, when it comes to vellum, I leave the sides free flowing.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I think it adds to the sort of almost the expense of it.
Yeah, and if you want to put some gems in the corner and then underneath, so a gem on the top, underneath put a little bit of glue so it's hidden, you can do that. But I do like that loose leaf when it comes to vellum.
Yeah.
So I've taken that one. This one here, this was one of the 12 by 12. Now I've trimmed that down to 11 3/4 by 11 3/4 and popped it onto a 12 by 12 white textured piece of cardstock. So that's from our 12 by 12 texture pads. And all that I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to take this one, pop this in the middle, and then what I'm going to do is take my layer here. I'm going to pop this into the middle, and then the snowflake frame, what you could either do is you could either die cut this frame out again several times and chop out the snowflakes, or the snowflakes from Winter Sparkle will complement it just beautifully.
Perfect.
So if I take that one in the back of my hand, so this is 3 of the snowflakes from Sarah's Winter Sparkle. So I've got a large one in white, a medium one in white, which we can kind of just see, and then a small one in the blue. And I've popped a gem. This is a silver pearl. This is from the Dreamies. I've popped that into the middle. And what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm going to go in, fill up my glue, and I'm going to pop a little bit of glue into...
You need to give it a talking to again.
The centre. I know. It's because I've been using it so much today. That's what it is. So let's go in. It really has.
I don't know why that's making me laugh so much. Sorry.
So I'm going to
go... Use another one.
Not want to play ball. So let's do a little dot into there. And I'm going to offset that and press it down. So we can actually still see the frame snowflake underneath, but this whole Winter Sparkle snowflake, it complements it just beautifully.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the same here. And now these 4 smaller snowflakes, what I've done is I've die cut just one tiny snowflake.
Okay.
Put a little silver pearl in the middle, and I'm going to pop that into all 4 of these ones.
Lots of love for the photo coming in. Just a couple of questions whilst you're sticking as well.
Yeah,
and,
go for it.
To do with sticking. So Dawn says, with the jigsaw dies, if I'm using glossy photo paper, what would you stick it to the mount board with? Is that your tacky glue?
So either tacky glue or basically whatever you use for your normal images without photo paper, just do the same.
Okay.
So for me, personally, I use our double-sided adhesive sheets.
Yep.
So double-sided adhesive sheet on the back of your photo and then pop it onto your mount board, or give a really good but thin coverage of a tacky glue on the back of your photo, pop it onto the mount board, and then use your jigsaw die.
And just another question on glues from Mary Ann T, who says, Craig, what is the best glue for matting and layering? PS, welcome back.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. So, depends on the cardstock. So, a coated card, Centura Pearl, mirror card, Miri card, adorable scoreable, use a tacky glue. If you use an all-purpose glue, that can actually take a layer off your coating off. So use a tacky glue. When it comes to your texture cardstock, any matte cardstock, then use your all-purpose glue. But you could use the tacky glue if you wanted to. So normal matte cardstock, texture cardstock, you could use one or the other, but when it comes to a coated card, use a tacky glue. Otherwise, the
coating will.
The product in the all-purpose glue.
Oh,
and it can take a layer off the coating. So hopefully that helps.
Perfect. Creative Blessings is saying you do the greatest job at the drop shadow. And Geraldine Belong says, wow, it's so very nice. I'm loving the upcoming projects. Thanks for the heads up.
You're more than welcome.
And Marianne says, I'm a new crafter. I've learned so much from watching Crafters TV videos. I've missed you, Craig. You and Ben are a hoot. Thank you. What?
No, I'm just saying, that's so cute. That's so lovely to hear.
And Tim C says, just a massive thank you for the use of finger lift tape to turn the edges over instead of the whole lot off to make sure it's all square first.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that one of your top tips?
So yeah, that's a good top tip. If you like using double-sided tape, but you have trouble with matting and layering and getting it straight, so you'll have seen me, I take the full back ends off. I might show you in another demo later. But instead of taking the whole strip off, take a little bit, bend it over, do it on all four corners. Means you've still got a little bit of wiggle room, but you're still using your double-sided tape. So it's a nice little tip for you. And now what I've done is I've already cut and prepared this half snowflake from Winter Sparkle, just popping that out at the edge, of course. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You're going to start waltzing in a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Start dancing.
Huh?
Start dancing.
I thought you said, are you dancing? Are you dancing?
You don't want to see me dance.
Oh, I think I would.
I cannot dance for... No? Oh, no. I look like Mr. Bean in a nightclub.
Mr. Bean.
Hello.
Hello.
Teddy.
Teddy.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean.
What did you say then?
My flexible friend.
Sarah was trying to get me to dance yesterday and I wouldn't do it. She has a... What is that thing she was getting me to do yesterday, everybody? What's it called? The twist and pop dance that she does for the twist and pop dies. She was she was getting me to try and do that, and I was getting a lot of negative comments coming through because I wasn't really doing it. Charlotte says, you just weren't very good. I wasn't doing it with enough gusto.
Gusto.
Yeah. But it's hard though when you've got, a Strictly Come Dancing top 8 contestant the other side of the studio. I'm not going to look as good. Oh no! Sorry, you were a bit early.
Just a little.
Oh, Michelle's into her. You're not into the 11 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, she's coming to give Craig a cuddle. Get in there, Michelle. Michelle's in with me tomorrow, but she can't wait for a hug.
I didn't know if you'd be in tomorrow.
I'm not in tomorrow.
I had to come and say hello. I got you a little present.
Oh!
A group hug. Well, it's been so long since I've been here.
Yeah.
And this is just a little...
Aww.
Just to say hello.
Oh.
How much were we saying earlier on about how much he loves white chocolate?
I know, white chocolate. You know what I'm going to be eating tonight?
Yeah. Oh.
I didn't want to leave you out.
Oh! Yeah, and I've not even been away. Oh, thank you.
But I have for like a month.
Is it really a month? Is it really?
Yeah. I know. I feel like I was like sent
away.
Well, we didn't want to say, but no. Oh, thank you.
But you're in tomorrow?
I am in tomorrow,
With
but
me?
I knew you wouldn't be. Yeah,
No,
you.
yes.
So I wanted to come and see you.
Thank you. That's so lovely of you. So lovely.
And it's not like we're on live TV
No,
or anything,
I know.
so, just jump on in.
Doesn't
and,
matter.
give us
All
some
day
sweets.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
All day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Fab. Here we go.
Right, shall I
Right.
let you get back on?
Thanks, Michelle.
Isn't she a wee gem?
Amazing.
Probably
Thank
won't
you.
last till I get home. They'll probably be getting eaten.
Oh.
So all that I've done there is pop my pearls into place. And then the other thing that I've done, you know what I'm like with my left fold alphabets. I have die cut the words, let it snow,
Let it snow.
but chop them out so that they're not the left fold. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them down the right hand side. Let's move them there so you can see it a bit better. And I'm going to go, what you can do, I obviously kind of know where I'm going to put them, but let's do it so you get an idea how I would then kind of envision it. So let's do let it, I'm going to pop that one in there, snow into here. I'm going to bring that down a little bit, might get that further down a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. The cardstock that I've used for the letters is the same cardstock that I've been using, and the only difference is I have gone over the top of the white cardstock with our clear sparkle overlay.
Amazing.
So popping them into place, and now then we'll finish off.
So very nice, says Jolene. Loving all the upcoming projects. Molly says, so happy that Craig is back. The dynamic duo are the best. Craig is the reason that I became a Crafters TV fan.
Oh, bless you.
And lots of love for Michelle's little cameo. Oh, Michelle, that is sweet, says Creative Blessings. Yeah, that is sweet.
Very
Other
sweet.
gummy sweets are available. Pammy says, oh, real family. Susan says, oh, how sweet. Good to see Michelle, says Vicky. It has been a while. She's here all day tomorrow. Michelle is such a sweetheart, says Pammy.
She is.
She is. We love Michelle. Such a sweet crafting family, says Charlotte. Y'all are so cute, says Crystal H. Y'all are making me cry. Aww. Touching moments with the Crafters TV team, says Fred171. And Shaddai says, oh, Michelle, that was awesome. And sweets, move me to tears, man. Love you, Michelle. See you tomorrow.
Fab.
Aww.
Yeah. I know. Do you know something?
Yeah.
I might actually, although I won't be here, I might actually be able to watch. I've just got a routine checkup tomorrow at the hospital.
You do what?
So, a routine checkup at the
Right,
hospital.
sorry.
What did you think I said?
There's something about a chicken.
No.
But you said there's a routine chicken at the hospital tomorrow. I was like, what's that? So sorry, no
That's okay.
chickens, but a checkup.
Yes. So, usually there's a bit of a delay or that. So, no doubt I'll be able to just watch as I do on the
Yeah.
phone. So I might actually, although I won't be here,
Hey, we'll comment
might be able
along.
to see it.
You know,
That's
you might
it,
win a
exactly.
prize.
Exactly.
I mean, you won't, but you know, comment along.
Comment
Lovely to
along.
know that you're watching. I love it when, like earlier on, when Debbie was watching. I love it when you guys are watching and we're doing the shows and you comment to say that you're watching. It's
Yes.
fun. I sometimes drop in on the shows as well and say hello. And it's lovely to have you guys say hello and we're all watching the shows together. I must say, says Connie, that Craig was a fantastic teacher. Craig's demos are fantastic. Bethan says, just an adorable, crafty family. My work colleagues didn't get me anything when I came back to work. Oh. And I've been missing Michelle too, says Jean. Glad to have Craig. Where do you watch, Craig? A few people are asking when you do watch. Do you watch on Facebook or YouTube?
Me. Do you know something? It depends. If I'm chatting to you guys on my Facebook page, not about the show, just about something I've posted, I'll watch on YouTube and chat away and answer comments that way. So it really depends on what I'm doing in my craft room at the time. Both YouTube and well, Facebook is always there, isn't it? YouTube, I've got it on my playlist that I can do. So it really depends. It is both. It is both that I'll watch from. But there we go, Ben. I did typically just drop one last pearl there, and I can't find it. So. We'll add it later on. But then there we go.
I think that's beautifully decorated as it is, isn't it, to be fair? Look at that.
So Let It Snow. So it's using the Snowflake, splendid sparkling Snowflake frame. And it's all been made using the Winter Sparkle collection, excluding the Let It Snow, which is from our left fold alphabets.
I must say, Craig's demos are fantastic, says Connie. Laura says it's fun that we're starting to see more scrapbook pages as well. It's a lovely project, is that? And as you've seen, again, using these fantastic frames. Well over half the stock has gone here now. So if you haven't yet picked these up, do yourself a favour and grab them. They're so craftable, and you're not even paying for them all today either. You're going to get all 6 of these, 3 every day, 3 with a Christmas feel, and you're only paying for 4. We're giving you the 2 for free. So as far as the everydays are concerned, you've got that gorgeous, graceful flourish. Then you've got, I think this is my favourite, and only available within the bundle as well, actually, the gorgeous roses there, actually called the Contemporary Roses. Then we've got one of our Christmas frames. This one is called the Winter Foliage. This one here is also very beautiful, with that sort of Christmas theme, bells and bows. I mean, that could be sort of a celebratory card as well, isn't it? I mean, you could sort of manipulate that not to look too Christmassy, I guess. Then you've got the beautiful butterflies. They are stunning. And again, you can lift the wings out of the die cut to give that sort of 3D effect. And then the last one to show you, this is the Snowflakes one you've just seen, Sparkling Snowflakes. That one is also yours for free within the bundle. You're not paying for that or the bells and bows. Over half the stock has gone, £54.37 platinum price today, $63.84. Don't forget, we've already given away over £100,000 worth of stock over the course of the last 2 days, which is amazing. So refreshing that everyone at CTV, it's so refreshing to see that everyone at Crafters TV are really good friends, says Jerry Johnson. Deb Sneary says, awesome scrapbook page, Craig. Thank you for that. Let us show you this evening's Out of This World deal. Lots of you have already jumped in and bought this, and we had a big chat about this earlier on with lots of you telling me how many of your magnetic panels you popped in here. We are going to give you the folder. So it's the large one, beautifully made, really, really sturdy bit of kit is this. You even get the little tag on there as well, so if you want to label up what you've got within your folder, you can do. Crafters colours, of course, and then inside you've got the zip there, open them all up, and inside you've got the pockets here, so if you want to pop in any of your tools, your pens, you can do. And then you've got that ring binder detailing going on, so you've got something super sturdy. It's going to hold a lot of your panels, which is a good job, because we are going to give you 6 of the magnetic panels, so 2 packs of 3 for free. So you know what, if you're going for those frames today, they would be absolutely perfect to store in here. But if you've got lots of dies kind of lying around, all over the place, this is a great way to be able to store them, and also a great way to be able to travel with some of your dies as well if you are going out and about, or maybe you like to do a bit of crafting when you go away. As we said, somebody asked earlier, how many of these panels can you put in? We've heard some people say they've had 10 in here, someone said 12, someone said 14. I suppose it depends how many dies you've got in here, how big they are, but it will hold a lot, is the honest answer. And you get the folder plus 6 of those magnetic panels for free today. It is a 24-hour deal on that one, £15.99 or $19.99. Very busy for that. Also very busy for our Explorer kit. And this really is a great little bundle, because what you've got here is a little bit of a dip your toe in the water kind of deal. So the colouring pads that we showed you earlier on, the Christmas ones, you could go for the full bundle. However, if you just wanted to see how good they are, get this collection. This isn't Christmas themed, this is sort of everyday really. It's called Spiritually Wild, and you've got 6 different designs on here. So, really cute. You've got the zebra, the elephant, the wolf, you've got the peacock, the lion, and the tiger. You get 6 of each of those images. Really, really lovely images, beautifully drawn. You're going to have fun colouring those. And then in the back of your pad, you're going to get 3 pages of your sentiments. Those are simply going to pop out for you. They're beautifully detailed with the gold, the silver, and the rose gold. And you've got sayings like, shine bright, stay strong, you're awesome, be you, the world will adjust, happiest to... Oh, happy Easter birthdays and live more, worry less. There's some really, really lovely sentiments in there. And then, for free, we throw in your tri-blend pens. These are the exotic blends. You're going to get the colours burnt orange, aqua blue, gold, yellow, magenta, alpine green and pink violet. And of course, once again, 6 pens, but 18 shades if you like, because you get the light, the medium and the dark within each of those pens. That again, Explorer deal is a 24-hour deal or while stocks last. It's a lot of fun and a great value for money deal if you want to have a bit of a go with your colouring. Might be nice as a little bit of a gift for the kids as well if you want to get them into you know, colouring with Spectrum Noir products. You're getting the pens for free, so it's like we're giving you $9.99, $12.95 worth of product. £15.99 is the platinum price there, or $23.96 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a platinum member. Loads of love coming in for the last demo. Gorgeous, says Caroline French. Love your creations, Craig. Beautiful, says Angela Krause. Susan West says, so beautiful. Cheryl K says, gorgeous. Stace E says, beautiful, Craig. I don't know whether that's a statement or whether or not she's saying how great the card is or whether you are beautiful. I mean, you're both. Yeah, you're both. Let's have a little break. Website, check out your basket. £10 Tuesday, don't forget that will end, funnily enough, at midnight because then it'll be Wednesday. So check out those deals, get items in your basket, get them checked out, take those double points, and whilst you're doing all of that, we're going to take a short little break. We'll come back with more inspiration, our first winner, of course, as well of this show, and lots more. We'll see you in a moment.
Hi, I'm Becky. I'm the soft craft expert for Crafter's Companion. I've always crafted, I think because my parents worked at Shepperton Studios. I grew up at Shepperton. They were always working, so my holidays and my weekends and my evenings were spent at the studios, and I just sort of sit around with the other artists and they'd give me a bit of clay to play with or some fabric. So I was always making things, and there were a couple of children around the same sort of age, and we just used to make clothes for our Cindy dolls. I'm flighty with my crafts. I want to try everything, so I go all out and I decide tomorrow I'm going to be doing candle making, and I buy all the stuff and I make candles, and then I lose interest and I move on to the next thing. I want to be able to have a little go at all sorts of crafts, and I've always been like that ever since I was a small child, so I think I can turn my hand and give anything a go. My craft inspiration, I think a lot of that comes from the internet, looking online, being able to watch sort of artists producing bits and pieces, as well as sort of you know, just general crafters. But a lot of my inspiration came from sort of my mum and my mum's friends, which were all sort of great designers and people that created all sorts of different things. The Crafters TV audience have been so kind to me. So when I first started, and I've not been here a huge amount of time, and I've done a little bit of presenting, I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people, and we know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made and when they've been inspired by the shows. I think that's great. My biggest achievement, when I put it on social media, I said that I was more proud of this than I was when I had my children. It was when I won a Demo of the Week. I was just absolutely gobsmacked that I'd won Demo of the Week. I don't often win Demo of the Day, so to win Demo of the Week, I was really, really super excited. Oh God, I can't give you the gossip because I promised that I wouldn't give any of the gossip away, but it is great. Lots of us stay overnight in a house here, which is brilliant because we all get to know each other on a like real personal kind of level rather than just colleagues. So it's a really great atmosphere, and there's so much to learn from all of these people that I work with. So I feel really quite blessed to be part of this. It is a happy family, I have to be honest.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you to everyone who's watching this evening. Must just say hi as well to, well, I should say a former member of the Crafty family here, but you know, once a Crafters TV family member, always a Crafters TV family member. Producer Georgina is watching. She knows she went on her travels. Oh my goodness, stop. She just sent me a picture of a spider.
Oh.
Don't do that. I was going to say hello to you, Georgina, and now you've sent me a picture of a massive spider. I mean, why would you even do that? She's in Costa Rica, I think she said. But lovely to have you watching, and don't send me any more pictures of spiders. What are you doing? Literally. Anyway, also, hello to Kate, who's joined us, loving that last project. Marion says, love that scrapbook page. Love the videos of the team, says Lynn. And Gay Sullivan says, I'm enjoying the show today, especially since Craig is back. Lovely project as usual. We're going to get on with some more demos in just a second. However, we are pretty much halfway through the show, and you guys will know that we're giving away prizes simply for commenting. By the way, I must just mention this. The pop socket that we were giving away as a free gift is gone. All the stock of that has gone. So if you did get your hands on it, well done. But we do have no more of those, unfortunately. We do, though, have prizes galore to give away. And if you want to win one, you have to comment. Craig is going to reveal this hour's winner. And he's also going to let us know what he's going to pick as the prize.
I've had to think about this one, because first show today I picked a voucher, then in the next show gave away the mini. So this time I am going to give away one of our mystery bags.
Whoa, okay.
I'm going to go for a mystery bag for this one here. And we do have a winner, and the name of the first winner of Lodge Party is Pam Payton. Congratulations on Facebook, commenting. So I need you to do, Pam, if you can email prizes@crafterscompanion.com with your name and your address, and just say you were the winner from Launch Party of the mystery bag, and the team will get that, well, shipped out to you ASAP.
Absolutely marvellous. And of course, Pam, you are now a step closer to winning the overall prize, which is all of the goodies from Craig's Craft Along, which you'll be doing very soon. And of course, you'll be invited to that as well. All the details will be coming your way. Keep the comments coming, because we have got another giveaway to do in the final hour of the show. So hugely exciting. Lots of you chatting about the folders that we've got on the show. Several of those folders, says Dan, they do hold a lot. And Tim C says, that's so funny, Georgina. She sent me a picture of a spider. It's always the quiet ones you have to watch. There's nothing quiet about Georgina. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Right. This next collection was rolled over from yesterday's launch show we had with Sarah. We had loads of goodie bags. A couple of them sold out yesterday. I don't know the stock levels on the other ones that we've got. It may just be worth checking the website, because we had one with a jigsaw die in, with some of the metal charms and the dancing dragonflies. The reason I bring you this one is simply for the fact that it contains the chinoiserie 12 by 12 paper pad. Once this one has gone, it has gone. We thought there was no more stock. Obviously, a lot of you guys will know that we changed over warehouses very recently, and we found a small quantity of these pads left. Now, we're having a few sort of little technical glitches today, but I do know when we started, we had 200 of these available. We have got, I think, less than 50 of them now available for you. So, if you want to be sure to get this pad, maybe you've not seen it before, and as you're looking through here now, you're thinking, ooh, that's rather nice, then you need to grab it. If you're somebody who's got the chinoiserie collection and you're getting close to or have run out of your paper pad, you're thinking, well, I thought it had all gone. Then you need to grab it, don't you, Craig? Yep. And the thing is, you have to be very quick, because there's not much stock of this left, is there, Craig? And Craig, once this is gone, it's gone, hasn't it? Yeah. So, you've got to be super duper quick, isn't that right, Craig? You're paying for the pad, you're also going to pay for the garden party vintage birdcage stamp and die set, but Oh, finish that game now, happy. But that is not all. Is it, Craig? Because you're going to get £57 worth or $66 worth of freebies. You've got the Garden Gnome stamp, die and stencil collection. You've also got this gorgeous ornate frame and corner from the Lily collection. And we're going to give you the hummingbird tropical tag dies and the gorgeous secret garden embossing folder as well. Right, stop now. I got to spit on. £22.38 is the platinum price there, or $29.52. Remember, once that chinoiserie pad has gone, it has gone. There is no more. It's double points as well, so do not miss out. Loving the show tonight, says Amanda. I am smiling all over. And Bethlehem Line says, you two crack me up. And Teresa says, cat's got your tongue, Craig. Just having a bit of a muck about, really. Lois Foster says, Craig, how I have missed your wit. We've all missed him. He's lovely to be back. Probably after
the gallery aren't after tomorrow. Wait, you see.
Wow.
Can I just say, if management are watching, I take full responsibility for tonight's show.
Yeah.
Full responsibility. Disclaimer.
And if management are watching, I promise we won't mess about so much again in the future. Please put us back together again, because we love working together and we're only just mucking about. We're just happy because we're back together. We'll be very serious now. Right, let's have a look now at the Christmas nesting die collection. Once again, this collection, do you know what? It's the first time that I've actually held this in my hand and seen it up close and personal. What we're doing once again here is we're giving you a selection of these Christmas nesting dies. We're giving you £25.98, $29.90 worth of freebies, because within this collection you won't be paying for these. Oh, that's the wrong two. There's two of them. When I get to them, I'll tell you. But basically, two of the sets, I had it all lined up and then Craig started mucking about.
Don't blame me.
Two of the sets you're not going to be paying for. These are stunning. You're going to get the holly and the berries. You've got your starry, starry night. You've then got the beautiful baubles. That's one that you're not paying for. How detailed are these dies? And again, look at all of the different dies that you're going to be getting and how beautifully they give you all of those mats and layers. So much detail in every single die that you've got within this collection. You've then got sparkling snowflakes. That's the other one that you're not paying for within this collection. You've got the beautiful festive foliage. I mean, just the most beautiful dies. I think when we launched these absolutely flew out of the door. Did you get 2 free then? I'm not quite sure. And then again, if you want intricacy, the Yuletide bloom there, absolutely stunning with all of your foliage there. And as you go into the centre, you've got your beautiful poinsettia. I mean, my, the most beautifully detailed nesting dies. I don't think I've seen a collection any more beautiful than that. And to kind of top it all off, we're giving you 10 sheets of our Centura Pearl cardstock in the cherry. So £51.16 platinum, $59.83. You don't pay for 2, so it's like we're giving you back $25.98 or $29.90. That's why, as I said already, within this week we have given away over £100,000 worth of product. But let's have a look at this wonderful collection. I think Craig has got some finished samples over there.
Absolutely. So, as you say, sensible time now.
Well, for 5 or 10 minutes.
Let's get the demo. Let's kickstart by showing you some ideas here. Some of you might recognise from what I've made while I've been off and sharing on my Facebook page. What about this one, Ben? So, this one here. Isn't it a fun one?
Yeah.
Now, this one is actually taken from last year. This was our Christmas Twist and Pop die set. And all that I done was fussy cut the Santa's hat out, pop it to the side there, and Gemini Minis.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
That's very clever.
So the Christmas Twist and Pops.
Yeah.
Fussy cut one of them out, and Gemini Mini alphabets just done ho ho ho, layered them up, little bit of our paper piecing with the stars there. But that one, that specific one with the stars, you could actually use for a boy. You know, of course you could for a girl as well, but you know, like for a boy, if you go for the blues or the greens, anything like that, you know, this one out of all of them doesn't necessarily say Christmas. What about this one here?
Ooh,
so
yeah.
this is actually showing you the other one, the other elongated one. Although it's very, very long, it'll still go through your junior. So you can see that there. And then talking about not necessarily for Christmas, many of you will recognise this one. I actually done it on a Facebook Live that we can see here. This one here, I know in little bits there you can kind of see a poinsettia, but overall it didn't necessarily shout Christmas to me. Thought like the spider's web, that sort of feel to it. So I layered it up and created a Halloween card that we can see within that one.
Is that a bat in the bottom corner, or is that?
So that is our bat paper. That was from our paper library.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you've got the Halloween box,
Yeah, exactly the
you
same.
could use that. So again, not necessarily just for Christmas. The remaining ideas, of course, are all for Christmas that we can see here. And then we've got our pastel tones, our pink tones, going in here with your real deep purples. So that's a few ideas there. So you can keep them flat. Now for me, me personally, I love my big dies, my nesting dies. I say that these shout out to be layered up with foam pads or glue gel. That's what I'm going to do. However, they're yours. So you don't have to do that, but they really do stand proud if you add a little bit extra height to them. So the one I'm actually going to do is one that you might actually have seen on my Facebook page. I didn't demo this on a live or anything like this. I done it, and there were so many amazing comments, including a really lovely comment from our Debbie Robinson.
Yeah.
Just loving this card. It's a very simple card. I thought, right, I'm going to demo it tonight on launch party. So what I've got is I've got a 5x7 card, but it's a top fold card, so a tent fold card. However, it's going to fold to the left there. And what I've got is I have got my neutral textured cardstock and my pastel. It's a very, very faint, it's like a sugar pink. And it's a very, very faint pink. So we've got these ones here. So this one, it is 6.5 by 4.5. So that is 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. So this one, we're simply going to mat and layer before we go in with our other dies and do a die cut in. The other thing that so many have been asking for, do you remember the collection last year, Ben, that came and went, and that was Winter White?
Oh, yes, I do remember that. That was the last of the Christmas collections we launched, I think, wasn't it?
It launched when I was off last year, so I'm not too sure.
I'm sure that it was.
I do know that it was such a fast collection to sell out. So a lot of people, while I've been off at my lives and that, were saying, you know, there's not really a lot of ideas or inspiration out there with the collection because it sold and went. So what I had been doing on some of my finished samples, as well as my lives, I've been using that collection.
Yeah.
And this is no different. So what I've already done, these poinsettias are from the Winter White collection, and I've cut them in white textured, which is from the neutral 12 by 12, and then a little bit of the soft pink. And then Winter Wishes is the sentiment from the sentiment set from Winter White. Cut it in white, cut it in grey, drop shadow. So that's where these are from. But now I'm going to go in with a sparkling Snowflake die set, and I'm going to go in with this very light grey that I've taken. And that one is going to go into the middle. I think there's still wee bits in here. Now, of course, that's going to be cut in that one. I'm then going to take my pink here. That's going to be cut with that one. And then this one here is going to be cut in the grey again.
Okay.
If you're using your large Gemini, of course, you can do all three at once. I am not. I am using my junior. So I will do this one, and then I'll do these two together, and then we can move on to the next bit.
Do you know what? I think we got away with the mucking around bit.
Did you?
Yeah, we've had a lot of comments come through.
Fab.
You know, people sort of saying you're funny. Corey Pup says you guys make my night. Deb says you two are so much fun together. You two working together are the best. Is Bubble and Squeak. Pammy says they dare not separate you two. We would protest. Please keep the two of you together so entertaining, says Gay. Cindy says, Ben and Craig, you are wonderful, enjoying the programme. And Beth says, don't you guys dare behave. I'm here for the hijinks. And then I spend. We'll keep mucking about.
Yeah.
Great samples for inspiration, says Gail. I need to start with my Christmas card. Your ideas, says Crafty Angie. Wow. Sarah N says, hello everyone. Hello everyone. So
Hello.
glad to see you back and looking so healthy, Craig. And Ross Overcash said, as soon as I tuned in today, the song The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy has been stuck in my head. So glad to have Ben and Craig back together. Lovely to have all of your appreciation, and we are happy to be back together.
We are indeed. You know, maybe my silliness is maybe up a little extra notch
But
tonight.
you get away with it though, won't you, you see? Because it's like, oh, he's back, he's a little bit giddy because he's been away.
It's back. It's back. First time back. But no, it has. We genuinely have. You know, we always get awesome comments no matter what. But you know, I think today with me and you, the comments have just been so lovely, so fab.
Yeah,
and we've
thank
had
you.
a blast today with, you know, myself and Ben, and then Charlotte and Jamie, and we've got Tracy in as well. It's been lovely.
Yeah.
It's been so
And you
so
guys
nice.
love the fun and the hijinks, don't you?
Exactly.
Imagine if you tuned in one day and we were all being very serious and there was no fun and laughter. You'd wonder what happened.
Exactly. Of course you would.
Of course you
Of course
would.
you would.
Yeah, so that's why we do it. Prizes, by the way, yes, thank you, Bob and Squeak. You just reminded me we will give away another prize before the end of the show. Bob and Squeak says the prize I would like is to live in a Crafter's Companion shop. So much to play with. Now that would be heaven. It's not one of the prizes we've got available on the show tonight, unfortunately. But we'll maybe try and get it in for tomorrow.
You never know.
Did you launch these nesting dies?
No, they launched when I was off.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
First time I've seen them. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
They're fab. And it's funny actually because when they launched, they launched when I not that long come out of the hospital, so I was still not up to doing any crafting or that. But when I was up to it, it was that one product that I hold my hands up and I didn't buy straight away. I went begging to Brent, who he deals with all our schedule in Art and Crafters TV, and I was like, please, 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 can I have a set if there's a spare one going about?
Yeah.
I was like, I promise, I'll make things if you want to and that. And he did laugh. He was like, of course you can, no problem. Because I say it a lot, you know, I love big, bold dies, you know, that really fill a page. I love them. And, you know, with these ones here, usually you would maybe think the middle and the top you're layering with foam pads. I'm doing all 3 layers. So I'm layering even that base layer with foam pads underneath, and I'm going up. Each foam pad I'm using for these ones are 3 millimeters, so 3, 6, so 9 millimeters in height. Bring in your Ultimate Pro, your envelope maker, make your own envelopes. But by simply doing 3 die cuts, and of course, yes, by using your poinsettias and creating them, I'm going to go in and I'm going to pop these ones here.
But this card literally looks like you've spent hours.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it? With the way that the dies are, you know, so detailed. Anyone who's not, you know, within our little crafty game would think you have spent hours creating that.
Yeah. Yeah,
and the die's
you
doing
would.
all the work again, isn't it?
You would. And you know, we say it all the time, or most of us do. It's the one thing that Dawn, Bibby, used to say many years ago. She still says it now, but from her saying it many years ago, and it's always stuck in my mind. You know, Christmas, we make and sell, or make and give, more cards at Christmas time than any other time of the year, possibly combined, which is true. So you want them to be elegant, or cute, or sophisticated, but they need to be quick. Now, don't get me wrong, I was watching Lily on her hour-long craft-along yesterday. And, you know, I totally agree with her. The special cards, you spend hours and hours and hours. There's some that deserve a special card, but not necessarily one that you've slaved hours and hours, but you still want them to be quick, but look elegant and sophisticated. You can do it with these die sets. So there we go. Even if you went into a craft shop and purchased pre-made poinsettias, but you can then go and do your own die cuts, add these pre-made poinsettias, that's that done, start to end within, let's say, 15 minutes max, possibly even a bit less than that. And then there we go.
Such a super card, that. And again, you know, when you've got so much choice within this collection, it is fantastic. Remember, you're not actually paying for all of it. You're only paying for, well, we'll give you 2 for free, and I'll show you the 2 as we just go through the dies that you are going to get. So you've got the Yuletide Bloom in here, which is that gorgeous poinsettia with all of the detail. You've also got your festive foliage. Again, loads and loads of beautiful detail within those. Sparkling snowflakes. Now, the sparkling snowflakes that you got there, those are one of the free collections. You're not going to pay for that set, which is amazing. Neither are you going to pay for the beautiful baubles. They are also free within this collection. And again, you can see so much detail in all of the different dies that you've got, and how great just to be able to cut the lot, layer them up, use your foam pads or your chunky glue, and you have created something that looks like you have spent hours and hours pouring over it. You've also got your Starry Night. That is another beautiful collection within the set. And then your final Holly and Berries. 2 we're not paying for. We're also throwing into the mix 10 sheets of your Centura Pearl Cherry as well. So $25.98 is what you're getting for free within that set, or $29.20. Platinum price is £51.16 or $59.83. Do not miss out on that set. Beth says, I probably wouldn't watch if you were all serious. Ben and Craig, Joe and Debbie McGiggles are the funniest teams. That's what I mean, though. We have fun here. Mm-hmm. We get the job done, but we have fun along the way. So that's half the point, isn't it? Jessica says, I love watching Crafters TV. I like the demos, but also the interaction. You make crafting fun. Thank you. Let's also have a look at something which has been hugely popular today. Your ballpoint glue pen. These are brand new, actually. What you're going to get within this set are 5 of our ballpoint glue pens, 0.7mm on these, and you've got that blue glue within it, so you can see where you're laying it down, which makes it very, very handy indeed. And then on top of that, of course, it will stay tacky for you, making it nice and suitable for a huge variety of projects, but particularly for those intricate sticks. This is perfect. I'll get them out for you, actually, just so you can see for yourself. 5 of those pens. Just like so. So super handy to have, I think, for those more intricate sticks, let's just say. And I think that these are going to become one of those items that you will have there in your tool caddy, on your craft desk, ready to go. So get as many as you think that you might need and more, because I've got a feeling that these are going to be one of those collections that will sell out and people will be scrabbling to get their hands on once they do. £7.99, $10.36 is the price platinum on those. And then let's talk quickly about the Bethlehem collection too. We're going to come on to this, I think, and have a little demonstration in a few moments' time. Again, we've got a few technical gremlins, but what I do know as of this morning, what's going to sell this collection out is your luxury cardstock. We had less than 100 of these available this morning. We had 98. And I know now we've got a lot less than that. So if you do want to make sure that you get this bundle, particularly the cardstock, then grab this as quickly as you can. The cardstock is available individually as well, so if people are buying that individually, that is going to knock down obviously the amount of the bundles that we've got available. But you're getting 24 sheets in there, 6 colours and 6 sheets of each, so you get some of your glitter cardstock in there as well, and those gorgeous colours. It's a big collection, this, because whilst it's not the full collection, we are still bringing you the embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, O Little Town of Bethlehem, which is absolutely beautiful. Said earlier on, I think that would look so nice with sort of done in black card with some gilding wax on it. That would look marvellous. Follow the Star is a cut and emboss folder. So again, you've got that scene of the 3 wise men travelling to the manger, and it's going to cut out actually the star there again, so you could lay that back maybe over some mirror card, glitter card, whatever it might be. Then you've got stamps in here too, loads of sentiments. So your joyous sentiments, brings you things like all is calm, all is bright, season's greetings, wishing you a joyous Christmas, and unto us a child is born. More sentiments as well, with your wondrous sentiments, away in the manger, joy to the world, peace on earth, let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. You've then got Little Town of Bethlehem. This is going to allow you to build up the scenes. If you like to build those kind of scene cards with a bit of depth and dimension, you can. I mean, how big is this collection? Bearing Gifts is that beautiful die, which is almost like the stained glass window. I think they'd be very interested if you could paper piece that one up. It would look very nice, or maybe pop it onto some acetate, do a little bit of colouring there. You've got your Silent Night sentiment. Again, really love that one. The fact that you get the little miniature Star of Wonder in there. You've got your Sending Joy, which is that gorgeous, big, expressive joy die, and then a whole host of different sentiment stamps in there. So comfort and joy, joy to the world, joy of Christmas is family. Your Blessed Bauble is also included. So the two dies there to be able to create the map for your bauble, and then you've got all of the detailing in there, and in that scene you've got baby Jesus in the manger. And here's the thing, within this bundle you're getting £31.98, $39.90 worth of goodies, worth of value. What's the freebie? Only the best die within the collection as far as I'm concerned. That is one of the best credit card dies I think that we have ever done, and you get it for free within this bundle. It's beautiful. The times that I've shown this collection on any of the shows that we've done, I actually launched this, you guys have all said how much you love that Celestial Angel. That's your freebie within this collection tonight. £71.92 platinum, $90 on the nose if you're platinum and you're shopping in the US. Get it in your basket, get your double points, do not miss out. And as I said, it's the paper pad, or the card pad I should say rather, that is going to sell out this bundle sooner rather than later, so do not miss out. Lots of love coming in for the projects. We've got my TV wifey is watching. Debbie Robinson says just beautiful again, Craig.
Oh, bless her.
Lovely card, the last card Craig made. Love the muted colours. Absolutely love the colours of that card, says Lynn Cherriman. Pandacraft saying glue pens like this are fab for the cold, oh God, this is hard to say, the cold foil rolls that we have. The Bethlehem bundle is fabulous, says Creative Blessings. And Wendy Waffles says amazing colour palette to the Bethlehem papers. Quick question on the glue pens, Craig, if we can, before you demo. Creative Blessings says, would the glue pens show through vellum?
That's a really good question. So the glue pens, they don't. The glue pens don't. At first they might start to, because they've got that blue tone to them at first, but they do. If you're using it as a normal glue for embellishments or anything like that, which you can do, which you can do, that's fine. If you're using it with vellum, because it is blue to start with, but on vellum, you won't see it. You don't need a lot of it anyway, but you won't see it, and I can tell you that because I've actually used it on vellum myself.
Marvellous stuff. So there you go. Any more questions, get them in. Anything else you want to comment in, make sure you do, because in the next sort of 25 minutes or so, we will be finding our next winner. And of course, we've still got to do demo of the show and demo of the day as well. So lots to get through over the course of the final 40 minutes or so. Right.
We're ready?
We're good for another demo.
Yeah.
You're doing the Bethlehem collection, aren't you?
Just to say as well, in actual fact, I was going to say it, and Susie's also reminded us at the same time. When we finish launch party, if you wait for about 15 minutes, well, launch party finishes, go straight across onto Debbie's Crafter's Companion Facebook page. That's Debbie Robinson, of course. And about 15 minutes after we come off air, Debbie's going to be doing a Facebook Live on her page as well. So
they've been brilliant, haven't they?
They've been fab.
So
I'm
good.
doing one on Thursday, same time, but that's Thursday. This is today. Debbie's, go across onto hers as well, because you guys have absolutely loved them. They're so much fun. I've not been able to catch a full one live yet, but I've dropped a drop in afterwards, and they're just, it's Debbie, so they're fab. They're absolutely fab.
What makes me laugh the most is I saw Debbie's first one, where I thought, oh, you know, she'll probably like maybe do an hour and a half, and she ended up being like you. I watched for a little bit and then tuned, sort of, you know, went and did something else, and then came back, and she was still going, like hours later. We
were talking about that day. I popped in to do a little bit on QVC Germany in the other studio. We were talking after, and it's one of those, because it is us. We have complete say, complete control, what we demo, how we do it, you know, what we say. And when I say that, you know what I mean, we, you know, just talk about certain things and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing. That's
Yeah.
the good thing about it, is we just
No
have fun.
annoying producers,
Nope.
no annoying directors, no annoying presenters. You know, just do what you want, don't you?
You do what you want.
Yeah.
Do what you want. So here we go. So, Bethlehem collection.
Yes.
We have got these ones that you can be doing. So whether you want to use that as a full collection, of course you can. If you've still got papers left over from Nativity collection,
Yep.
going to work an absolute treat, of course. But whether you are using small elements of the collection,
Love
larger
bauble.
elements, combining them together, whether it's just the stamps, lots that you can do. It's a great big selection that you're getting within that one. So let's dive straight in. Now, because I just want to try and get as much in as we can on launch party, I have skipped this step. And with this die here, what I've already done is used it on the foil press. So this is the pearl blue that originally came with the Bethlehem collection, and this is the Baron Gifts. On the foil press, 8 seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
8 seconds for that, and that's it done. And all that I've done, the card initially was 3.5 by 5.5 inches, and I've gone around the edges with my edge crimpler
Oh, yeah.
to give it a bit of a distressed look. So that's how I've got that one there, 8 seconds foil press. So, going to go in with some gold mirror card, and we're going to go in with our little town of Bethlehem. So let's take our main dies. So still got a few bits in these ones. What I love about this one is you're setting the scene, you're building the scene. You've got all these additional elements as well. So what one's the biggest one? That one. So I'm going to go in here. My cardstock is not, well, obviously it is a specific size. You don't have to have it a specific size. All that we're wanting is the layout size of the die. So all that I'm going to do is pop them into place. I'm just going to make sure that they are well taped down. And I'm going to do that one here. Now I've got all of my individual elements all cut and ready to go,
Yep.
but we will do a couple of them. So let's do our gold. So let's go in with that one. Let's do a little camel. So let's do this bigger piece here. So we've got the camel.
Oh, you got all the animals there, haven't you?
Tree, do
Camel,
star. You could do
the cow.
it is like a cow, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a cow. Now you might think, well, you're going to do Mary and Jesus, Mary and Joseph and Jesus.
Yeah.
But you will see from this layout that I'm away to do,
What's that? What's his
he
name
was
again?
in Mary and Jesus.
Yeah.
That's his dad. No, it's his son. Oh my gosh.
Mary, Joseph, and Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, you'd think I would know him in the nativity, wouldn't you? Which I do.
Did you ever do the nativity at school?
Yeah, but I don't think I was picked to do anything.
Aww.
No, I wasn't even good enough to be like a palm tree or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone's good enough to be a tree.
Oh, thanks. It means a lot. It means a lot. Yeah, I was never good enough to be like Jesus. I was small enough to be Jesus. Could be.
Jesus in the nativity is normally just like
An old doll,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Chucky doll or something.
I would
I'm not
have
even good enough to be a doll. No, I'm not, Jamie.
I would have loved if you had been baby Jesus in the school nativity. That would have been brilliant.
Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I was a camel one year.
Were you?
Yeah, and then I was definitely Joseph. I can't remember. I think I might have gone like camel. I think I went Camel King Joseph. I had the kind of progression up to the, the top part.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie remembers being a wise man.
With the tea towel over the head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
wise man were you? Casper.
Is that not a ghost?
Funny ghost. Yeah. You thinking of the nativity? Casper. We found this out the other day when we had this collection. Casper, Balthazar, and Melchior, isn't it? Yeah.
I genuinely didn't realise that was one of the wise men's name.
What? Casper.
Casper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story.
Okay.
And their 3 gifts were
frankincense, gold and myrrh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
look at that.
And their camels were called?
I don't know, but I'm telling you, a couple of years
Hump
ago,
1, Hump 2 and Hump 3.
a couple of years ago, Yankee Candle done a frankincense fragrance.
Who did?
Yankee
Oh,
Candle.
candle.
Oh,
Them
it's
again.
beautiful.
Was it? Frankincense is a lovely smell, isn't it?
Beautiful smell. Scent,
Is that
yeah.
what they have in, that's what they waft in the churches, isn't it?
Think so.
Frankincense, I'm sure. Or am I making that up?
No,
When they have they go like that, don't they? They shake it around. Is it frankincense?
yeah, sure. I'm sure it is anyway. I think.
How many candles do you have?
Me? Not as many as I did when I lived in Scotland, that's for sure.
Do you actually burn them?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? So you don't
Yeah.
just like collect?
No, I do the wax melts mostly, but I do burn the candles. My loft has got lots of American ones, like the exclusive ones you can only get in America.
Explosive?
Exclusive.
Oh.
That I would never get rid of or burn. Although,
Charlotte's just said, no wonder your electricity bill is so cheap. You heat your house with the candles.
no, yeah.
Might come in handy this winter for your
Although-
electricity and for your light.
Joking aside, Charlotte, you're probably right enough though, because you know I do. It's a nice. It's not a big house, but it's big for me. And if I am having the candles or that on, my loft, my attic is well insulated.
Yeah.
So upstairs is always roasting, always roasting. So if the heat doesn't travel downstairs, I know heat travels up. If it doesn't travel downstairs, then of course the heat from my candles or my tea lights, anything like that, it will of course heat the room.
Vivian just says, so happy to see you back with us, Craig. You were very missed by us all. You are looking as handsome as ever. Love watching all your demos, so talented, and you make it so easy for us to follow.
That's so nice of you to say.
Ben, were you the whole camel? Says Lillian. Yeah, I was. I was a camel that walked on 2 feet, and I had, I had like the hood like that, but you could see my face obviously, and then just the hump on my on my back.
On the back.
Yeah. 1 hump or 2, says Lorna. Lol.
That was who sang that? Black
What?
Eyed Peas.
What?
My hump, 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 my hump.
Check
my
it
hump,
out.
My hump,
I
my
think
hump, my hump.
there's a line
my
there you
hump.
don't really want to sing because it's a bit rude, isn't it? In that song.
I didn't listen to them a lot because I'm not a big fan of Will I Am.
Oh, aren't you? Oh, I will. I am.
No.
Shadai says, Lord Ben, can you please show the launch one more time? I'll do it before the end of the show, promise. And just whilst you're sticking this, Evelyn says, Craig, if you wanted to do an all-white card, but you don't want the layers to blend into each other, how would you go about it?
So I would me personally, I would still include some mats and layers with a very fine layer of light gold.
Yeah.
Or, if you're not wanting to do, I should have done that the other way around. If you're not wanting to do extra mats and layers, go round the edges with a very light ink pad.
Okay.
So either blend it on, or if that's too much for you, just scrape down the edge. Scrape down the edge. You still want to break up that layer, even although you're wanting it to be all white. Have an experiment with other colours, but it's similar. When we talk about colouring an image that's white, how do you add colour to an image that's meant to be white, like a snowman, for instance? That's when we'll tend to give it shadow lines with a grey, ice grey 1 or an ice grey 2, similar with an all-white card. Where possible, add a very light grey, dark if you want, and that's going to break up the layer. So hopefully that helps.
Keep the questions coming. We love these. And who knows, your comment now might be the one that wins you a prize towards the end of the show. How are you getting on then? You've cut your scenes out.
I have drop shadowed ivory onto the gold. So I've done these ones here. These ones I've already pre-done, but I've added tape and foam pads to the back. And I'll bring these ones that I've already done a drop shadow. So I'm going to move these ones because these can do a card another time. So forgive me, I am using the paper pads and cardstock that came with the collection. But of course, have a look, your paper library, your Sarah's Signature collection, Nature Garden collections. Have a look at what you've got left over, Nativity collection, and pick out papers from them. And I've gone in with this creamy yellow star, and I've gone in matte and layer. So that one, taking the backing off there because I've gutted my card. The patterned paper is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So my blue is 5 1/2 by 7 1/2, and then my glitter is 5 3/4 by 7 3/4. And then what I'm going to do, although I've added my tape on, I'm going to go on a glitter card here. So there is a tendency sometime with a dry adhesive that it would then drop. It would drop off,
Yes.
a dry adhesive on a glittered background. So I would always add a tacky glue, or a glue gel if you want. If you think, Craig, what's the point of that? Why don't you just use a wet glue? Just use a wet glue.
Okay.
It's just preference that I like to use a dry glue. And I'm going to pop that onto my card blank. So what we're going to do now is let's take these layers. So these ones I'm going to pop into place first, and then I'm going to set my scene with the die cuts I've already done and build our card that way.
Do you have any tips on how you make drop shadowing look so easy? Because it's a second comment that I've seen today of people going, Craig, you make drop shadowing look so easy. Is there a kind of a knack to it, or what?
What I would say, if you do like to do it or want to do it, and you find that your base layer moves about, so let's take, I know this is not really going to help because it's small, but let's do it just to show you. So if we take these ones, if you find it's a bit tricky because that's going to move about,
Yeah.
take your tape pen. Doesn't matter whether it's dotty or straight. Use something to anchor it down, stick it down. And then what I do, and granted, I would be better showing you this on something bigger, but let's do it because this is what I've got. What I like to do is hover right over the top, and then I like to pull down to the bottom right-hand side. So I hover, and then I pull slightly to the bottom. You can do it wherever you want. For me personally, I always come down to the bottom right-hand corner. So I've got a helping hand because I've anchored my image down. Don't worry, take it off, it'll be fine, and it's a glass mat or craft mat, it'll be fine. So hover, and then just pull down to the bottom right-hand side. I will always use a tacky glue for drop shadow.
Yeah.
Always. And now, once that's done, I can then go along. Of course, this is still dry at the wet at the moment.
Yeah.
But just pick it up afterwards,
That's a really good tip.
and then give yourself a drop shadow.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. If I was to do it that way, I would do it on my glass mat, maybe to the side.
Yeah.
So I would leave that initial layer of glue to dry before I peel it off. But it's a little bit of a helping hand. Think how you can use your tools, not for just the way that they're intended, how they can help you craft as well. If you need to use them to anchor things down, do it. All it's going to do is rub off or use your stick away. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah, it does. Some more questions coming just whilst watching you.
Go for it.
put together. There's a couple which are non-craft related, but I'll ask them anyway. A few people asking which scents of candles you like from the US. Judy's asking that, as was somebody else, Cheryl. What American scents in candles do you like?
So I don't actually know if this has also been retired in America. I know it was still available not that long ago. Bahama Breeze. It's a very Bahama Breeze.
Oh, Bahama Breeze.
It's a very tropical fragrance. It's been retired here in the UK for a number of years now. It was absolutely one of my favourites. The other one that's been retired Here in the UK, it was called a child's wish. In the US of A, it was called a summer's wish. It was green.
Okay.
Summer's wish was green. Bahama Breeze was like a tealy turquoise. Both of them I absolutely love, and it's nigh all impossible. Unless I want to spend like £45 on one wax mel on that certain auction site, it's near impossible for me to get hold of.
Wow.
They were my two American favourites.
So if you want to send him any candles, if you're in the US and you want to send him a welcome back gift, you know which ones to send.
I do.
Bubbling Sweet just says, Craig, how do you manage to remember where you are? You have so much to do and say, and Ben is a distraction. How do you do what you do, Craig?
It's practice.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I would say, and it's not, I'm not being biased or favouritism or that, but here at Crafters Companion, all of us on the demonstration side, we all do an incredible job of talking, demoing, talking about what we're doing, talking about other things, answering to you guys, listening to Jamie and Charlotte as well. I believe all of us on the team have got a knack to doing that. The way we've been trained and given a helping hand. But I'm proud of the fact that we can all do that quite well.
Do you know what? It is amazing. Like me as a presenter, what they do is like super skilled. Like, you know, I do all the bits and bobs of presenting, and it's kind of like all you ever have to do is kind of listen in here and, you know, kind of talk and keep things going. But when I've ever tried, on the very odd occasion, tried to do a bit, you know, if I've come over there with you or whatever and you've gone, I'll give it a go. It's so hard to talk and explain what you're doing at the same time as doing it. And then, like you said, if someone asks you a question, you've then got to answer that question whilst you're still doing what you're doing. I mean, a very talented bunch over that side. Over this side, easy life. Easy life. Yeah, exactly right, Jamie. Jamie's just got, as soon as a bit of paper hits your hand, your tongue comes out, and that's it. It would be a quiet show if I was the demonstrator. That much I would tell you. You'd be like, so what are you doing now, Ben? I'll tell you in a minute.
You'd be fine. But it is. It's one of those things, it takes practice, don't get me wrong, but I think all of us here on the team, I would say that we've nailed it really, really well.
You have.
We still get caught out sometimes
Now
in
and
that,
again.
but overall, you know, really, really well. Now this one here, the largest one, I have popped straight on flat onto my foiled image. And now this one, I've gone in with some foam pads to lift that one up. So we're getting extra depth by looking in. And then what we can do with these ones, I'm not going to pad them out completely with foam pads like I would usually do, but let's go in with the, what would you call this? It's not a tent.
A what? Oh, it's the manger.
The manger. The manger.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do with the manger is I'm going to tuck that proud at the back here. So that one, I'm going to tuck that underneath at the back. So it's as if it's on a hill at the back.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go in with my, I've already got my foam pad on this one, palm tree. That one I'm going to stick to the front. And now with the star, what I need to do is I did have my camel, but it's disappeared. So let's take the two that I've already cut and let's do a drop shadow. So I'm going to add my glue. I don't need to, for me, anchor it down because I'm using the wet glue and I have done it quite a lot. So I'm just going to hold that for a second and let's take another little foam pad. And what I have already done as well, from the stamp set, the sentiment stamp set within this bundle, I have stamped out the word Happy Christmas. So let's put our camel down there. Let's bring in our sentiment. So I've already stamped it out, just our noir black alcohol proof. Little bit of the blue pearl, but of course if you didn't manage to get the card stock, have a look at your Centura pearl range that you've got at home or some of your other nature garden collections. That one I'm putting on a foam pad because I want extra height. That can go on. And now all that I'm going to do is that can go to the side here. I can take my star. That can go there. If you wanted to add Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, you can do, but I wanted to have the manger right in the back, so you're creating that real depth. You've got the manger in the back, you've got the town, you know, a little bit further back, you've got your second part of the town that's quite full forward, and then you've got little palm trees as well as the camel, even forward, quite proud, in front of you. There's my camel. It's all right, I've already done one. And once again, just to say, the die that I've used there from the collection, foil press, 8 seconds, no more, no less, done.
Absolutely brilliant. A lovely collection, as we said, 11-piece selection, not the full collection. However, you do get so much in it, as you saw with me just a few moments ago. Once the card is gone, then that will have disappeared, that bundle, and you won't get the card back. £71.92 is your platinum price. $90 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. We'll get the vote of the show going in just a few moments' time. We're also going to remind you of the main collection, the brand new launch that we've had today as well, with 60% of the stock has gone on that one. In fact, do you want to quickly have a look at that now whilst we're waiting for Craig to line his cards up? Because a few people have been asking. This has been such a popular item today. Hundreds of you have jumped in and grabbed it, and we're so pleased that you have. It is a new launch. However, we are continuing on the trend as we're doing all this week by giving you freebies within each of our bundles. So you're getting 6 of these frames, but actually only paying for 2. So $33.98 or $39.90 you're saving. As I say, that's why we've already given away over £100,000 worth of stock over the course of the last couple of days. These are the dies that you're going to get. So you've got that gorgeous, graceful flourish. You'll see with these that we've got 3 kind of everyday designs, 3 Christmas designs for you too. And I think the majority of you are going to be using these for popping those beautiful photos into. You've also got the winter foliage. You've got the beautiful bells and bows. You've got the butterflies in there too. And then on top of that, your other freebie is the sparkling snowflakes. All of that, £54.37 or $63.84. Do not miss out. Over 60% of the stock has gone. We're going to get the demo of the show vote going. 3 to choose, but I think you're going to squeeze in one final quick one, Craig, aren't you?
We are, yeah. But we'll go with the 3 that I've done, yeah. So here we go. Just get that standing up on my glass mat. He says, let's just put a cup behind. Here we go. That'll do. It's just because it's slidey glass mat. Here we go. Right. So number 1, we've done our scrapbook page. That was with our brand new Snowflake fancy frames. Number 2 was with our Christmas nest and die, going for that muted tone, that elegant tone. And number 3 was with our Bethlehem collection. 1, 2, or 3?
1, 2, or 3. Get your votes in on that one. Right, we are going to have a quick look at the Winter's Tale paper pad, which is also on the show. Been hugely popular this over the course of the few weeks. I can't remember when we launched this now. Was it back end of July? It was during the Christmas event, wasn't it? Anyway, it still proves to be very, very popular indeed. Double-sided this, £11.99. Now, for our UK viewers, I was joking about the fact that David Essex would love this pad because obviously he sings a song, A Winter's Tale. My sister went to see him in Liverpool on Sunday, rather bizarrely, and he sang the song. They sent me, I don't know why they sent me the video, but they sent me a video of him singing his famous hit, one of Charlotte's favourite Christmas songs as well. In the gallery, she's always singing that. But that is The Winter's Tale. She's up and down the corridor. It was on
a winter's tale.
Just another winter's tale. £11.99 or £15.96 for the Winter's Tale Lake. If you want to pick that up, man.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster, man. Where you like? What we doing now, like, Jamie? What are you doing, like? Oh, do you want to do the winter solstice, eh? Then you got the winter solstice. I love this one particularly. I think this is my favourite of the two pads because we launched these at the same time. I love that sort of Nordic feel to this, that sort of Scandi art feel. And what I do love about this particular pad as well is the fact, you've obviously got a lot of Christmas imagery here, which is great, but a lot of the flip side you can use, I think, year round. I mean, whilst that is going to match up perfectly with your A side here, there's nothing to say that you can't use that elsewhere in your craft as well. And you've also got a lot of block colours too, so helps you kind of matte and layer up your images here, but it also does mean that you can use these reverse block colours all year round, which I just think makes this pad very, very handy. And again, I think that's why this has sold so well over the course of the last few weeks and months. £11.99, $15.96 if you want to jump in and grab that. And also something which has proved very popular indeed since we launched this about 3-4 weeks ago, the Punny Christmas. Now, again with this, we're giving you one of these stamps for free. So you're saving 25%, £11.98 or $16.68. Your freebie that you're getting here, these were so much fun, and I still laugh when I see these because they're very sort of dad jokey. So you get your image of your alpaca here, and then you get the stamp, and the pun here is, baby, it's cold outside, alpaca my scarf, because it's an alpaca. So that is free. The other three that you're going to get within this collection, this is brilliant, bar humpug, because it's a pug who's very unhappy about the fact that it's Christmas and someone's put antlers and lights on his head. No, I know David Essex is Cockney, but I was singing it in a northern accent because that's what Charlotte sounds like. What's the matter? You all right? What? What are you doing?
Who were you looking to there?
When?
A minute ago.
When?
You were just speaking to someone.
I was looking at you.
No, you weren't. You were looking
across
at the
studio.
side there. I was just looking to see who was there. That was all.
What? No.
He was speaking to his, right there, that's what you were doing and speaking. Who are you speaking, who are you looking at?
Huh? Am I looking at Michelle?
Oh, the shelf.
What? I'm looking at the shelf.
Anyway, sorry, I've distracted you.
Sorry. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying?
Punny stamps.
Oh yeah, no, anyway, David Essex, doesn't matter, I know David Essex is a Cockney. Right, it's penguining to look a lot like Christmas. Funny, because it's a penguin who's looking forward to Christmas. It's penguining to look a lot like Christmas.
Penguins
in
every store.
everywhere you go. And then you've got your happy Christmas there as well. So 2 happy peas in a pod, and they are super cute.
That's
so
me and you.
Huh?
That's me and you.
Yeah, it is me and you, peas in a pod. Which one would you be on the stamp there? Would you be the one with the antlers or the one with the hat?
I'd be the hat.
Yeah. I think you look like the one with a little hat on it.
Yeah, it's like up to mischief.
Yeah. £11.98, $16.68 is the platinum price. Are we squeezing in another demo?
I
here,
am.
Right?
I am.
Okay. So what are you going to do in like about 6 minutes?
I'm going to do and show you some masking.
Some what?
Masking.
Oh, masking.
Yeah, I've done this on a Facebook Live, and you guys loved it. It's one of those techniques, it could be a little bit daunting, but it's so unbelievably simple. So I've taken a piece of Nina cardstock. I will double check the measurements in a moment, and I have taken our Flagstone alcohol-proof ink pad. The only reason I'm using Flagstone is I can't find our Noir Black. Not that it matters, because this Flagstone is a very, very dark grey. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this into the middle. After you've done this a few times and got a bit more confidence in you, you can start to have a play with the masking techniques, but this is a very simple form. Look, I've missed that top bit, which if I used my large stamping platform, I would have been fine with, but hey, I'm just going to go with it. What I'm doing is I am taking some of our masking sheet, our roll. So this came with our dies and stamped and stencils, I think.
Yes, it did. Correct.
So what I'm going to do, I've got a roll. This is the first time I've used it. I tend to use Sticks 2's masking sheets. Exactly the same thing. However, with our one, we don't have a backing to it. It's very, very low tack, but it doesn't have a backing. What I'm going to do is I was thinking I'll maybe have enough excess ink on my ink pad to do it, but I don't. So I'm just going to re-ink. We're not necessarily, although we're going to use this, we're not going to be colouring it, so it doesn't matter if I have got a little bit shadowing. So all that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut all the way around. So our masking roll is a paper on one side, and on the opposite side it's got the most unbelievably low tack adhesive, just enough to stick to your card for you to then peel off and leave no residue. It won't mark your cardstock, it won't take any of the fibres off, nothing like that. And what I would suggest, which does look best, is if you cut right up to the line. And you'll understand why when I show you the technique. If I leave a white border, what will happen is when I do this masking technique, this layering technique, you'll be left with a little white border all the way around. And you know something, it's not the end of the world. For me personally, I don't like the look of it. You might be fine with the look of it. In that case, you do it. Personal preference. But all that I'm doing is I'm going all the way around. And then what you can do, once you've cut this out once, Ben, you keep it.
Oh yeah, of course.
And you can reuse it time and time. Well, the more you use it, the inkier it's going to get, but you can keep using it. And what I do is I stick it onto the back of the packaging because it's low tack. You're not going to lose it, it's not going to crumple. So what we can then do, what I'll do, is I'll stick this onto the back. So if anyone else is using these in future and wants a mask, then they can reuse what I've done here. So I'm just going to go around here.
Just whilst you're cutting, lots of love for the winter paper pads coming in. Beautiful card, Craig. The whole CC team is amazing. I love watching you every day. Leah says stunning. And Lisa T, Papercraft and Flower says, I have got Home Alone 2 on in the background. Good for you. It is a good film. We've got the vote for the demo of the show. 1.
There we go. Number 1. So that was with the Snowflake frames. It's me, Grayson and Monroe. Let It Snow with the Winter Sparkle.
Let's get the vote for the demo of the day going. So, first one with the beautiful Christmas frames. Well, the brand new fancy frames, I should say. Craig did that one on Wake Up Call this morning with the Christmas gilding flakes and one of our brush lettering stamps. So that is numero uno, number 1. And then next again from the launch day show using another one of those beautiful frames, there is Craig and his beautiful girlfriend.
Gorgeous girl.
So that is number 2, or number 3
is me, Grayson and Monroe.
1, 2 or 3. Vote now. You've got about 3 minutes to get your vote in. Sorry, back to you.
No, that's okay, no problem. So once I've fussy cut this one out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that straight over the top. So just to say, that Nina card I've cut to 7 3/4 by 3 inches. So that's nice and secure. I'm going to go back in with my ink pad and I'm going to give it a good coverage. And I'm going to come to the right hand side. And I'm not going to go right up to the edge, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to press. And this is where you'll see that your mask that you've created does start to get inky and dirty because you're overlaying.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do exactly the same.
So you're creating like a little family of peas.
A little family of peas. Yep. So bring that one in. I'm going to do the same again. I'm leaving a little white space at the left-hand side. We're going to press that into place and then remove. So at first that looks very messy. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pokey tool and carefully peel that off.
Do you remember the Poddington peas?
Yeah, I remember them.
When you were a kid.
And then there we go.
Good.
We've got are elongated
Pollins
peas.
and peas.
And all I'm going to do is just stick that to the back so it's there whenever you want. So what I'm going to do, because I know we're running out of time, let's show you one that I've coloured with the tri-blends that you can see here. I used Alpine Green, that was for the peas. I used Alpine Green was for the actual pods. Light Green Blend was for the peas. I used Dark Red Blend for the hat. Fair Skin for the antlers, and Ice Grey Blend for just into the white areas. And I'm going to layer this onto a piece of our black card. So I'm going to take that off, and this is going to go onto a DL card or a slimline card. So that can go all the way around there.
They look really cute.
And it's fun, and the thing is, Ben, you can keep going.
Yeah.
You can keep going. What you could do if you wanted to is, this is what I meant by having a play. If you wanted these two to be at the foreground and them in the middle there at the background, what you would then do first, stamp this one first, stamp that one, then you would mask them both and then stamp into the middle. So you can then have a good play with the effect. That's going to go into there. And then I did have my little strip. So let's take our Happy Christmas. I'm going to pop that one on, ink that one up once again. We're going to, it's a little bit ski whiff, but let's go for it because I don't have time to sort it. We've got Happy Christmas. Let's use tacky glue for speed. That can go onto there. Press that one in. Take my pads off, and that can sit nicely at the bottom, just here, like so. Any excess bits of tacky glue will dry completely clear. But then there we go. That's how you can create that masked effect, and then you can colour to your heart's content. If you want to do watercolour, just change your cardstock to watercolour card, and that's it.
That is what you call a happy ending. Happy ending to the show. Still awaiting the result of the demo of the day, but to wrap up, I can tell you that we are having of course, a second winner during all of our shows. In each and every hour, we're picking a winner. That winner is going to choose. That winner is going to get a prize from our prize pile. They'll also be invited to Craig's VIP craft along, and they'll also have the chance of winning everything that he uses in that craft along. Do you know what? For ease's sake, and I think it's a great prize, our winner, our second winner in this show is Mahoga Leone on YouTube. So congratulations. I'm going to say, do you know what? Have a £30, $30 voucher.
Awesome.
That's the best way to do
Awesome.
it. No messing about. Mahoga Leone, congratulations. Just message us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get that voucher sent out to you. Just need your name, your address, all those sort of details, all that jazz, and we'll get that sent out to you. Details at the bottom of your screen. Demo of the show, demo of the day. I hear you cry. What was it?
Ooh.
2,
3.
You can't take it home for
Can't take it home just yet.
girlfriend.
Although I am in on Sunday, all day Sunday, just to clarify, I am in all day Sunday
He
with
didn't know.
Leanne. So if it doesn't win Demo of the Week, that can go home to my girlfriend.
We shall get that up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame. Just to say a massive thank you to all of the team today, working very hard as usual. Thank you to Caitlin and Grace on the earlier show.
Absolutely.
Thank you to Superstar Susie. Thank you to Michelle for the sweets. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Superstar Susie on the socials. Thank you to Charlotte. Thank you to Nicola. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to Craig. He's back.
He's back. And of course, thank you to you.
Thank you. Thank you to you guys for watching as well. What a great day. Isn't it great to have him back? Super chuffed that he's here. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow with Michelle. Michelle is here with me all day. We've got a brand new launch coming up for you, and also brand new show. I say brand new show, a newly named show, Beautiful Beginnings. It's the first time that you'll see that tomorrow. It is going to be an amazing day. Don't forget to keep checking out your baskets. You can still continue to shop with us. Don't forget, you've got double points on everything that you're buying. You've got all these amazing deals on the website. And don't forget, £10 Tuesday runs until midnight tonight, wherever you are. Massive thank you to you all. We will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock for Wake Up Call here on Crafters TV. That's 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. But until then, have a brilliant...
Go across onto Debbie's Facebook page.
Oh, go across onto Debbie's Facebook page. 8:15, Debbie's Facebook page. Go and see Debbie's Facebook Live. It's going to be amazing. Bye!